How to cope with losing a pet. Today we are addressing a difficult but necessary topic for pet owners. No one wants to think about the day when their beloved pet is gone, but it's important to prepare for that inevitability. We all get pets for different reasons, but they play an important part in our daily lives. Pets are wonderful companions. Many of them have been an emotional support to us during a difficult time. Losing this cherished friendship is understandably difficult. Here are our top 5 ways to cope with the loss of a pet. Acknowledge your loss. Unfortunately, pets just don't have the lifespan that we do. It's been said that you can really never have enough time with your pet. Understanding that your feelings are real and valid is part of the grieving process. Pets spend their lives showing us unconditional love. It can be difficult when that relationship is gone. Pets become part of our families, and the loss is deeply felt. Remember, grief is individual. Don't compare your experience with others, even in your own family. It's normal to bounce between periods of sadness and moments of happiness or contentment. As you move through the stages of grief, it's okay and normal to feel a wide range of emotions. The relationship you had with your pet is unique, and your grieving process will be too. Be patient with yourself. Don't try to force emotions or being okay. Allowing space to be sad or talk about your pet can be helpful. Create mementos and memorials. Having mementos of your pet can help you feel connected to them after they've passed. If possible, ask your vet office for a paw print or impression. You can make a memory book or photos with your pet either through a digital service or by hand. Make a keychain out of their identification tags. You can also plan a celebration on their birth or death date to keep their memory alive. You could buy a toy that they would have liked and donate it to a shelter. Volunteer with pet organizations in your area. These are just a few ideas, but really you can do anything that feels meaningful for you. Find a support group. For some people, an in-person or online support group environment is helpful. Talking with other pet owners who understand the feelings you have can help validate your grief. Ask your vet or local community center to help locate a support group. Try Facebook, online forums, or social media channels for help to find online support as well. Support family members through loss. The passing of a pet may be a child's first experience with death. They might be confused or afraid, but honest with your kids about what has happened and explain using age-appropriate language. Avoid telling white lies like the pet ran away. That could end up doing more harm than good. Talk with them about your own feelings of sadness and grief. This can teach them that it's safe to express their feelings and be sad too. Help them. Pick out mementos that they can hold or touch when they are missing their faithful friend. Seniors may also struggle deeply with the loss of a pet, especially if their pet was their only companion. It can bring up reminders of their own aging process or the loss of their loved ones. If they live alone, they may have a strong desire to get a new pet to keep them company. Help them work through their grief before adding a new pet. Let's talk about getting another pet after a loss. Rushing into the decision to get a new pet after a loss can be damaging to all parties. Getting a new pet after the loss of a beloved pet won't cure or stop the grieving process, so be mindful about the timing. It's best to wait to add a pet to your family until you've all worked through your grief. We never really get over a pet. We move forward in our lives with those memories, the love we shared, and the loss we feel. Finding ways to cope after the loss of a pet can help bring you comfort. Take time to process your feelings of sadness and grief. Remember, grief looks different for everyone. Reach out to friends and family for support during your grieving process. Find ways to keep their memory alive. We may not be able to stop the grieving process, but with time, one day you will look back on the memories of you and your pet together fondly.